Hey Scorpio, and welcome to your July love reading. I have done a pre-shuffle. Let me go through what I've already got for you. Now, the first card that came out was the undress card. Obviously, the undress card conjures up images of nakedness, nudity, feelings of being exposed, feelings of vulnerability. Now, the thing is, when Scorpios feel exposed and Scorpios feel vulnerable, they actually act out of fear. And so sometimes we can be a little bit defensive. And I did see that with the Seven of Wands. So I want you to be careful about how you react in the month of July, okay? So if someone's making you feel vulnerable and exposed or fearful, based on, if they've triggered you in any way or based on their past behavior, I want you to not use your vicious tongue. I want you to not react, okay? I want you to be more mindful and a bit more compassionate, and work through your fears, okay? That was the other message coming through that kind of speaks to the undress card, okay? So don't be the Scorpio that corners themselves and stings themselves, bites themselves in the bum. Just be mindful and don't be afraid of being vulnerable, but just be wary of the way you communicate, the delivery, like what you say, the way you deliver it. So what else did I see for you in the pre-shuffle? I want you to stay confident. So don't give in to your fear. Don't let your fears hold you back, okay? I want you to stay confident and hold your vision. What you want in your love life is coming. Yes, it's required you to be extremely patient. Sorry about the alarm, guys, in the background. But I want you to just stay patient and remain positive, because that was the card that came out in the Angel Answers deck, okay? And I want you to just detach from expectations. Okay, we've got detachment from the plan that came out for you. So it's just asking you to trust in the plan that you know in your heart, not the one that you follow in your mind. Let go of expectations and just set your intentions, but let life's plan for you unfold its natural course, is the message behind that card. Okay, and you did get patience in this deck. Here it is. All right, so I know you hate hearing stay patient, but it's required. Now, what I was seeing quite a clear story in the tarot cards. Okay, let me show you what I saw. Okay, this is your defensiveness, okay, the Seven of Wands. I saw that something's happened in the recent past to cause you to be a little bit fearful and a little bit defensive. Because you were also coming out as the Four of Pentacles. That's someone who's unable to let go of what's happened in the past. It's someone who is fearful, someone who's not trusting, someone who keeps their cards close to their chest because they're afraid of being hurt. Someone who's definitely not vulnerable, okay? Someone who lacks forgiveness, and someone who's not open to receiving love. Now, that is your challenge for the month of July. Love does want to come in. I kept seeing it in the form of the Knight of Cups, which you can't get a more romantic card than that. I can't find it right now, but it will re-emerge, no doubt. The Knight of Cups came out twice, so that's an offer of love, but it just depends on whether or not you're open to receiving it. Now, I think for a lot of you, it's going to be from someone. The cup of love is going to be from someone from your past. You already know this person. It was somebody that you had to let go of, or you cut off because they were leaving you in emotional limbo. We have the Hanged Man here, and it did come up in the reverse. But Scorpio, you don't like being left in emotional limbo. You are an all or nothing person. It's either you're in or you're out. It's like no, one foot in, one foot out. So I feel like you did definitely cut someone off in the recent past. Someone who was not open to, the level of commitment you were open to. Okay, so it was a missed opportunity because they were moving too slow. They were coming out as the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so they weren't making, there wasn't enough momentum They weren't moving quick enough. They were unable to commit. They were coming out as the Hierophant in the reverse. I was getting strong earth energy from them. So they could have had strong Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus in their chart. Not necessarily, but that's what I'm seeing, and I can only tell you what I'm seeing. So they are definitely coming back in July, because we got the 10 of Cups, you know, which is emotional fulfillment. It's marriage, it's union, it's contentment, it's togetherness. And I saw it next to the 4 of Cups in the upright. Okay, so this is what it looked like. So I feel like the tables have turned, where they were the ones that weren't open to you in the recent past. This is what they're after with you, the 10 of Cups, and now they're coming back to you, and you're not sure if you are open to their offer because of what they did in the past, because they weren't, you know, giving you enough. And I could see that clearly in the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is someone who just throws you just enough breadcrumbs and just gives you just enough effort to keep you there. But I feel like, oh, there's the Knight of Cups there. That's what came out twice for you for the month of July, that romantic offer. But yeah, they just weren't able to offer you enough in the recent past. They dropped the ball. I feel they were inconsistent. We have the Page of Pentacles here in the reverse. So they weren't able to offer you enough, because the Page is, you know, an immature energy. So it was quite a new connection, and you just weren't seeing enough effort. And if you did, it was in the very beginning, and then they just dropped the ball. They just kind of started to, their efforts started to wane. And I saw that in the Romance Angels deck. I'll show you what card came out. Oh, I've got so many cards here, guys. I just lose track. So this card came out, and for me it meant they weren't making enough effort, but they are coming back. We've got past life relationship, and they're going to be offering a deeper level of commitment very soon. Okay, we've got engagement and very soon. Whether or not you're going to be open to it is another story, because interestingly the Star card, which is a card about hope, which is a card about renewal, the stars aligning to get what you wish for, did come out in the reverse. So some of you, you are lacking hope that there's, that there's going to be a second chance for this person. But then for others, the Star card did come out at the end in the upright. So for some of you, you will be willing to give a second chance to this person. Now I'm seeing distance at the moment. I'm seeing that they could actually be traveling right now, because I got 2 cards suggesting that, the 8 of Wands and the World card. All right, so when I asked what's coming for Scorpio, who's coming towards you in July, the first card to come out was the 8 of Wands. Now that's traveling, someone coming back. It can also be online, someone communicating with you online. It can also be numerous offers, so you might have a few options to choose from in the month of July, okay? Especially with the Knight of Cups coming out twice. Okay, so let's see what else I can get. See if we get any repetitive messages, guys. Who's coming towards Scorpio, and what's going to happen in the month of July in their love lives, please? Show me clearly, angels and spirit. Who is coming towards Scorpio in the month of July 2019? How is it going to play out, please, angels and spirit? How is it going to play out? Ah, amazing. like there's a complete 360, all right? We've got the Wheel of Fortune card in the reverse. So I feel like there's a 360. There's a change, someone going back, you know, and we've got the romantic offer here, the Ace of Cups, new beginning of love, in love. But then we have the Two of Swords, so another blockage, okay? And it's got to do with money, conflict around money. This could be from their end, you know, their, look, this is the Eight of Pentacles, which is money and work, and we have the conflict card here, the Five of Swords. So they could be embroiled in some kind of, I don't know, legal settlement, financial settlement. They're focused on money matters at the moment. That's the blockage, okay? That's the stalemate situation. But here they are looking to make an offer to you, Scorpio. You're coming out as the Empress. You're sitting still going, let's see if this person can offer me enough this time. Okay, the Empress knows that she's deserving. She has self-worth. She sits on her throne, knows how abundant and prosperous and successful she is, knows what she has to offer. And here comes the Knight in shining armor, wanting to offer his cup of love, okay? And it's coming from the past. For many of you, here's the Judgment card. That's something coming back from the past. Something dead being reborn. It's all about regeneration, rebirth. Things coming to light that were hidden before, okay? We've got the Moon card in the reverse. So information is coming. Definitely you felt insecure before when you were connected to this person, for many of you, because we have the Ten of Coins here. Again, money matters, okay? Money concerns at the forefront. But then the Ten of Wands suggests that you felt you were carrying this relationship. You were putting in all the effort, and they were just throwing you just enough. So this decision of whether you take them back will hinge upon whether or not you believe that they can offer you enough, offer you what you deserve. What's the outcome in July, please? The Scorpios in love. Show me clearly the outcome for Scorpios in love. For July, please. Getting Virgo, Gemini energy with the Magician, and decisions that you need to make, okay, about the past, about past conflict, okay. We've got the Seven of Cups, which is indecision, illusions, fantasy, choice, multiple choices, and we've got the Five of Swords here, which is about conflict. And the reason why I think it's about past conflict is because in the traditional tarot, the Five of Swords, you can see someone looking back to the battle scene, okay? They're looking behind their shoulder. So I feel like it is to do with the past. There's definitely a sense that you two are watching, or one of you is watching the other on social media. We've got the Page of Swords here. They're thinking about you. They're watching you. We've got Capricorn energy here with the Devil card. Aries as well, the Emperor. But this person was blocked. I keep getting blockages. The Two of Swords keeps coming out. But we've got the Devil card here. And the Devil is someone who is all bound up. They're chained, right? They're restricted. And for some of you, it's going to be fears, because the Devil is about fears holding you back. But I think the other person was held back by something else. It could have been money. It could have been past toxic ties. Because that's the Devil can be toxic ties from the past. Some of them could have been dealing with addictions. and it caused them to be emotionally unavailable, and they needed to regain control of their life and get back to that emperor energy where they felt like everything was under their control. So the emperor's wearing a lot of armor, right? So that tells me that they just were emotionally unavailable. You weren't able to penetrate that armor, and that's why they were unable to commit, and they dropped the ball, okay, with the page of Pentacles here again. And you just were unable to see, you know, where this was headed. Here we have the Eight of Swords, fears, doubts, worries. You didn't feel like they were giving you the truth. This is lack of clarity with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And that's what you want, that's what you deserve. You want honest communication. You want a decision. This person was unable to make a decision in the past with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Here's you, again, carrying the relationship, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, burden, responsibility, and here's that distance currently separating you. Interesting. Okay, let's just quickly do, if you're completely single, Scorpio, and this story doesn't really resonate, I'm going to use another deck to see who is coming towards you in the month of July. What character traits, personality, appearance, star sign. Who's coming towards single Scorpios in the month of July 2019, please? Who's coming in for single Scorpios in the month of July, please? All right, here we go. We've got someone who's quite playful. We've got someone who's young of mind, body, and spirit, and able to see things with fresh eyes, okay? Someone playful. We've got Libran energy here with the Judge, okay? We've got the scales of balance there. Someone who has a strong sense of justice. But also, we kept seeing cards about fairness and justice in the month of July for you in the pre-shuffle. So we got the Justice card in the reverse. And we also got the Six of Pentacles, another card about an imbalance, all right? So make sure you strive for balance and equality, fairness in July. But we definitely have Libran energy coming towards you. Okay. We also have Virgo and Gemini with the Trickster card here, which resembles the Magician, and we saw the Magician card before. So some of you, it's going to be Gemini or Virgo. Someone who keeps you guessing, okay? The Trickster. Someone definitely playful, unpredictable. I feel like they do have a sense of adventure. Yeah. Interesting, we've also got Sagittarius energy here with the Alchemist card, which is kind of like Temperance. So they're quite, even though they're, you know, young in mind, body, and spirit, and they're playful, it's kind of like they're wise beyond their years as well. So we're getting quite contradicting messages here. There's going to be a dynamic within the relationship where one of you is going to be the hero or heroine and the other one's going to be the damsel in distress. Perhaps that's the nature of how you meet this person. You know, they kind of rescue you when you're in a moment of vulnerability. Interesting. I'm just going to get clarity on that, and I want to end it there. I'm just going to get that deck to show me how single Scorpios are likely to meet someone new in the month of July. How can single Scorpios meet someone, a romantic partner, in the month of July 2019, please, angels and spirit? Oh, didn't want to shuffle there. Here we go, one more. Some of you, it's going to be someone local, someone in the neighborhood, okay? Yep, definitely, because we've got this card as well. Conjuring up someone, you know, at a house, you know, we're getting local neighborhood. Yeah. Again, okay, we've got this card here, which could be like, you know, just a family or social gathering. Some of you, it's going to be through travel, because we did get the World card earlier with the 8 of Wands, which is movement, momentum, travel. And we've got the World card here again, so someone out and about. So it could be travel for some of you. Interesting. Let me know in the comments how this has resonated with you, Scorpio. I hope you have a delicious month of July, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.